Welcome to Schulte Sweetie's Homeschool YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie and I'm a mom of 3 girls ages 13, 9, and 7. Well, today is a collaboration with Heather from Hangin' with Heather and Annalise at Creative Curious Learning and Living. And they are hosting this collaboration with other moms sharing about what for back to school plans are, what the first day is going to look like, and things like that. So if you haven't watched it, you should go back and watch this video of some of the changes. We have had lots of changes going on, kind of a crazy end to our summer. We just got back from a 2 weeks or so camping trip. We went all over the West, and so we're kind of exhausted, and so our first day has been pushed back to the 12th, which is today. So my plan is to start on the 12th, but also in the midst of all this, my oldest daughter has asked to go and try out public school this year because mainly for friendships. So that has changed our plans completely. And so she actually started back last week, and we are so far so good. And so that's just an adjustment for our whole family because we have a new schedule that we have to keep, and big sister's gone, and so we are kind of like, this school year is totally going to be different than what we expected. So I plan to keep as many of the same traditions of our first day as possible, but it might just, sometimes we kind of ease in and like have like a fun day. We might just go ahead and start our curriculum because I don't know if we really need the ease in this year. I don't know. I might be wrong. But one of the things that I usually start out with, I usually have them, of course, have their sign, their picture of, I take their picture with their sign of what grade they're in. And then I typically write them a little note, like how I'm excited for them. I do this at the end of the year as well. So I write them a little note and what I'm excited for. And then I typically will read, this is my home, this is my school. So we really usually read this one. And last year I bought Mama, Why Am I Homeschooled? I think this is by another homeschool family, and so I found it on Amazon. I will link both of these down below, but I usually read those, and then we get started. We'll probably get started with our morning time. Everything's going to be different this year, so I just have 2, and I usually group them together, so we'll kind of do a lot of the subjects together, like science. They have individual sciences too, but we have like geography and history and all sorts of things that we can do together. So I don't know if I'm going to do those. I still have to work out my schedule. This is how, like, I feel like I was so focused on our trip that I hadn't really focused on this yet. So, so we'll probably do like a little morning time, do our individual work, and then do a little maybe group time together again. But then pretty much my goal is to start shortly after I take my daughter to school for public school. She has to be there by about 7:45 or so, and then we hopefully will end by the time I have to pick her up, which is about 2:45 or so that I have to leave. So I'm hoping in between those times is when we can get our school done, and I don't think that should be too much of a problem unless I just have too much scheduled. But that is kind of how we are going to be structuring things. I just want us to kind of keep it in that time frame. So that's pretty much like on Monday, we will just be starting, I guess that's today. We will just be starting our curriculum. I might ease into the curriculum a little bit and not do a full load of curriculum yet. But I'm excited for the school year and what it will bring to us. It's going to definitely be an adjustment. My daughters are they're already missing their sister, so I think that should be kind of a different dynamic without her this year. So Let me know what your plans are. This is a short video because I really don't have a lot of plans, but I wanted to join in on this collaboration. Don't forget to check out Hangin' with Heather and Creative Curious Learning and Living, and then the playlist down below.